My husband and his daughter are pressuring me to raise her baby so she can have a life, even though I am child-free. So I made them regret their manipulation. My husband Sam has always known that I did not want to have children of my own, and he was fine with it. He has a 25-year-old daughter, Leah, who he had with his wife, who died when Leah was 10. Leah is a sweet young adult, and we got along great. That was until she got pregnant last year. Her boyfriend did not want to keep the baby, but because she wanted it, he dumped her. Leah couldn't afford her lifestyle without him, so she moved back in. She worked as a teacher, and he was the breadwinner. I had concerns about how she was going to raise a child on a teacher's salary by herself, and suggested she get her ex to pay child support. She said she didn't want to because she was still in love with him, and was scared that pushing a court case and responsibility on him on a decision she made would scare him away. She was holding on to hope he would come back. I told her that wasn't realistic, and my husband told me to stay out of it. Fine. But then Leah gave birth, and for the next 4 months she realized having a baby was not all sunshine and rainbows. She barely got any sleep, couldn't find time to eat, and had to monitor the baby 24/7. All the while Sam was helping her with the baby while I did almost all chores myself. Now her leave is ending. She didn't want to leave the baby at daycare or with a nanny because she didn't want strangers taking care of her kid. Sam and I both work as well, so I didn't know what her solution was, until she asked if I could stay home with the baby. I said no. That was not my baby, and I never wanted to raise a child. I also have work to think about. She then asked her dad, who asked me to do it instead, because he earned more and covered more bills. I refused, stating the reasons again. I asked Leah why she couldn't stay home with the baby herself. She said how she was young and had to build a career. I said many people take breaks to raise kids, and she broke down crying about how she was so tired of being a mom all the time, and she needed something else in her life. Sam feels bad and thinks we should help her. I suggested a nanny again, but she said no. So both of them started pressuring me to stay home with the baby and allow her to work. I stood firm on my decision, and Leah said she wished her mom was alive since she would have had her back. She said I didn't love her, and my husband is also mad at me. I was disgusted by her comment. I talked with my husband again, and he refused to see my point because he wants me to step up and help out more. I realized this is because he sees his daughter as his baby girl and me as the adult in this situation. I tried to make him realize she is not a child. She made her own decisions, and she needs to be an adult. We weren't getting anywhere, so I left it at that. Before we decided on anything extreme, we had another talk with Leah. Since she was still not seeking child support or a nanny, we suggested she work less hours, change her career, or finally accept daycare. She did not accept any offer. She claimed reducing hours will impact her career trajectory, and she also didn't want to leave her job. She also said she wanted her baby to grow up with a family, feeling loved, and she can't be at peace unless she knows one of us is with the baby. Sam refused to cut down hours himself since he couldn't afford bills himself. The conclusion of all discussions were the same. They needed me to stay home with the baby. Long story short, I left. I packed all my clothes and stuff and am now crashing at a friend's home. I don't have any rights to the house or own any furniture there, so leaving was easy. I have booked an appointment with my lawyer. I think this is the best decision I can take for myself. Both Sam and Leah called me selfish a-hole for leaving, but what amuses me most is that in the end, Leah still either had to stop working or put the baby in daycare. The only difference is that now she doesn't have any of my financial support or labor.